Isan Gear. There's other things you guys want to watch and stuff like that. So just hit the like button and keep it moving. I appreciate you. What's up, Eternal? What's up, Cheryl? How y'all doing? What's up, what's this? Cran Apple, how you doing? What's up, MS Infinity? Amber, how you doing? What's up, what is this? Wing? Man, y'all be having some names on this thing. What's up, Thunderstorm? What's up, too? What's up, Ashley? What's up, Heather? How you doing? Hey, nobody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. What's up, y'all? Welcome into your favorite eating rice. Your boy Joe Lockett. It is 6 minutes after the hour. You guys are locked in on a hump day. How you doing, man? Glad everybody can lock in with us. If the people who are just stopping by, do me a favor, hit that like button and keep it moving. Thank you. There go the like button. It's moving now. You know, it's free to hit the like button, y'all. Y'all not paying for subscription if you hit that like button before you get up out of here. We appreciate you guys. You guys are locking into the Joe Lockett Show. What's up, Facebook? What's up, TikTok? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? Spotify. How everybody doing, man? Thank you guys so much for tuning into our show this morning with Kisa and Joe. We was live at the Filter Coffee Parlor this morning. What a great show. We want to thank our man Jay for stopping by. I can say Sweet Daddy Pies now because I'm not in his presence.
Oh, you didn't want to call him Sweet Daddy?
No, hell no, I'm going to call him Sweet Daddy. We weren't going to do that. No, we weren't going to do that.
You gotta put some respect on his business. It's Sweet Daddy.
I cannot be saying Sweet Daddy when I'm sitting there in Pimp Daddy glasses and a yellow shirt. That ain't going to work.
What's up, Sweet Daddy?
Bruh, you know, I said, thank you so much, creative, inspired creative, for the likes. Bruh, come on. You know, people are quick to call you suspect these days.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I don't want that title at all. Ain't nothing wrong with people that roll in that direction, but I don't. Okay.
Well, you can say it like that.
But that's the honest truth. Okay. There are people that are that way. I'm not. So I don't even want to. I don't want to be sus at all. So, he on our show today, and I ate the sweet potato pie. It was good.
Hey man, I'm about to break into this pie right here.
Yeah. You know all that sound that you're doing is on air. You do.
I mean, that's ASMR at this point.
I'm just saying, bro.
Man,
no, boy.
That's what they do on TikTok. Hey, that's what they do on TikTok. You need to be doing this. You need to.
So you got to have this sitting right there. No, nephew. Have this sitting right there.
No, sir. No, sir.
And then you do the sound.
No.
And you just look at them out. You just looking at them.
No, sir. No, sir. It's not what we ain't that part of TikTok. We ain't that part of TikTok. No.
But I'm just saying that's when people be, you know what I'm saying? They be holding something. Maybe just hold the candle. Hey, they do this.
I'm not gonna lie, that crap make my skin roll. Oh,
but I don't get it.
What ASMR sounds?
I don't get it.
It sounds to calm people's nerves and calm down. Like a lot of people just play different types of sounds just to.
I don't get it.
What? I mean, I can't understand it.
I can't watch somebody that's.
I can get it.
Really?
I can get it. It
But,
ain't bad to me.
Hey, JC. No, I'm saying I understand what it does for people, but me watching somebody sit there in a dark room with a glow light in the background.
Well, first off, it helps if it's a pretty face that's doing it too. Nah,
that's what I'm saying.
It do.
So
help.
if we dim the lights in here, right, and I kind of tighten my shirt up a little bit and open it up just a tad bit more.
No, ew.
Yeah, man.
That is disgusting. Stop. Stop.
Hey, so
No. Good Lord, no. You killing this for me. I'm not gonna lie. You're killing this for me. I don't
what's
even
up,
want to watch
Tam?
them do it no
Tam
more.
with the yams, that's not going to calm my nerves. That's going to get on my exactly. But you know something? I'm gonna try this. When I get back on the dating scene and I get on the phone with a woman, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if she into the what you call it?
ASMR.
I'm gonna see if she into the ASMR. I'm gonna be quiet.
Now it is a kink for some folks.
That's what I'm saying.
It is a kink.
I'm gonna call her. I ain't gonna say nothing.
No. Jesus.
Bruh, I ain't gonna say a word. All thing she gonna hear is,
You making my everything.
hey, I ain't gonna do nothing with this.
You making my everything.
She's like, are you there?
Joe.
How you doing today?
Joe. Joe.
Nephew.
No. We will not. We will
Oh,
not.
hold on.
Wait, I think that's a sign. I think that's a sign they actually do. No, good God. We're gonna have to start the show. All right, we gotta start the show. We ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. We are not gonna do this.
Welcome here to the show.
Goodness, you killed all of that for me.
What's up, y'all? Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show, the ASMR part of the show. We are done with that. Still, nephew, where's the crinkling sound? You know, because you had the crinkling, you had a good crinkling sound going on there. And that is the ASMR part of the Joe Lockett Show. I don't get it, bro. All right, welcome in, y'all. It's 12 minutes after the hour. How y'all guys doing? Tam says, stop. Other things calm my nerves. What's up, Yolanda? But that done, bro. I can't even stand that, bro. I can't stand it when I see that. All right, so let's get into the show today, man. What you think about the show with Keith and I?
The Keith and Joe show was pretty good today.
It was.
Yeah, it was pretty good today.
It was fun, and the hot seat worked out good.
It did. Shout out to Sweet Daddy.
Yeah. Let's just call him Jay.
Shout what was his name? Jay?
Was it Jermaine? Was it Jermaine?
We just
Erica.
We just remember Sweet Daddy, huh? You gotta say it now.
I remember Jay. His company's name, Sweet Daddy Pie.
Yeah,
I'm not calling him.
But he's Sweet Daddy, and his girl is Sweet Mama.
The topic today on the show, and you guys can go to the Joe Lockett Show page, Joe Lockett Show page. You guys can catch the show if you got time to watch it. Today we talked about opening up the door, basically, and I coined a new term today. High value man was not my coin term, but I did coin a term today. Coin a term. Say that twice. Coin a term today. Low value woman, and I'm gonna talk more about that on our show. But it was good. Jason, okay. Tam said, thanks for watching the show. It was Jason. See, we messed up. His name was Jason.
I just knew it was a J.
Bruh, you know, I was just trying so hard not to say
Sweet Daddy.
Bruh, like I said, I wasn't doing all that. All right, guys, let's lock it into the show, man. I appreciate you guys. Share the video. Hit the like button. Let's get it. We got 1,000 likes. Let's get on down to the one we want to get on. You ever did the auction thing?
I can't do it.
Hey, we got 1,000 likes. I want to get on down to 5,000 likes. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button. Right now to get on 1,000 likes. We get on 10,000 likes. I can do a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, we going.
Too much going on.
We got too much going on today.
We got the ASMR. We got an auction going on in the show. That's a hump day. All right, guys, y'all locked in. All right, I want to talk about this today, nephew. I got a couple things on the ticket that I want to talk about today. What do you feel about a man or a woman outdressing their paycheck? Number one.
Okay.
Another thing I want to talk about, what's your value in a relationship?
Okay.
And another thing I want to talk about is nudist camp. Nudist camp,
like nude,
butt naked. Shameless plug for my girl to me, butt naked. Because when I go, if I go to a nudist camp, I'm gonna bring my Kindle, butt naked. So I want to talk about nudist count.
Oh, okay.
On the Joe Lockett Show. So those are things we'll be talking about in the Joe Lockett Show. Y'all stay locked in for that. I see your face, bruh.
I am confused on where we going today. I was like, it ain't even Friday.
It ain't Friday, but I want to talk about nudist camp. You guys stay locked in. All right, y'all. What's going on in entertainment news, nephew?
All righty, let's go ahead and get into it, man. We only got like two. We got two today. But
right.
These are.
Did you send that thing to?
Yeah, okay, I
cool.
sent one to her. Today,
yeah. What's going on in the news?
It's a few stuff buzzing, but I'm gonna go to the most popular.
There is one in Jamaica, I think. Okay, hey, y'all look it up while we get ready to do the show. Let me know what these nudist camps are, because I may be going.
Now we got two things in today. I'm going with the most popular topics.
Okay,
this one has been making the waves,
what?
And I'm pretty sure you're not gonna know about them.
Oh,
but this was more towards around my half.
Okay.
So like 10 years after you, maybe they would know.
Okay.
Like the 40-year-olds and the 30s. If anybody's been looking out up in I forget the show. It's not HBO or it's Hulu, one of the ones. But it's a documentary coming out called Quiet on the Set. The dark side of kid TV shows, and it's a documentary on these kids, their lives while they were doing these shows.
Okay.
And one of them pointed out, they really popped out to me because I grew up watching his show, and it was called Drake and Josh. His name is Drake Bell. He's a child actor, and he came out and he addressed how he was being sexually abused and assaulted throughout his whole tenure. From a specific, you know what I mean, right. Specific guy. His name Brian Beck. It's been a lot going out. I'm honestly just scratching the surface with this because it literally just came out a few days ago, and it made waves yesterday. But I wanted to wait because it's gonna be more.
See where it pan up to. Gotcha.
And I'm surprised because I know I've been seeing around where it's other folks. I know I don't know his name, but I know the show that he's from. His name is Ned Declassified. That's the name of his show he was on. He said some wild stuff in response to this dude coming out to this. And I'm getting a lot of mixed type of responses from other actors. So I'm really interested to see how this is gonna boil over.
Okay. And
how it's gonna break down. I do know, as far as with this stuff, these are big allegations and these are big things to say. I'm honestly, that's where I want to leave it because I don't know all the information yet. And I am tuning into this very closely because these are actors that aren't just around my time, but that were a little bit of my peers that I grew up watching. And he's not the only one that came out with this. So I'm very much looking into that to see how this is gonna go. Next up. This one a little crazy. This one a little crazy too. Guess who broke up again?
Megan Good and Jonathan Major.
You want them to break up so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you want them to break up so bad. Why?
You know why?
Okay.
She good because I'm still good.
What song are you singing?
Oh shit.
No, we ain't good, but we still good.
She good because I still good.
Okay, dude. Anyway,
he would never need another. When she find a lover like me,
I'm gonna need you to leave that to Usher. Because what we not gonna do,
but I'm gonna be making good because she's still good. No,
Larissa Pippen and Marcus Jordan has apparently broke up.
Oh
again
no, man!
After a few weeks of just reconciling, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
They never got back together.
I don't know if they ever broke up. I don't
think they ever got back together.
Why do we care?
Because that's Michael Jordan's son, and that's Scottie Pittman's wife, which she was probably his
ex-wife,
but that was probably his like godmother when his mama and dad, when his dad was playing with Scottie, and now she probably even babysat him.
I'm pretty sure she babysat him.
You know what I'm saying?
But
She went to the birthday party sometime, bro, and was like, "Hey, Marcus. Hey, Auntie."
Yeah, the whole Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Hey, Auntie.
Yeah. And now they're about to get married. Yeah.
I mean,
But that could be a little boy's dream, though.
Smash the little
smash my uncle's. But I'm just got they want his uncle, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it'd
be like, man, Uncle ain't hitting it right.
You know, it's fine. Larissa fine, man. You don't know. I grew up one day and I better get with that. But anyway, yeah.
That man, bro.
But you know something? I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm with you. And I don't really care if they broke up or not.
I didn't care when y'all was together. That's the part. That's the crazy part.
I did thought it was a unique thing because I wanted to see where they really going to get married.
Man, it was only unique because she should be this dude auntie.
Well, not but here's the thing. What I really wanted to see was Michael Jordan going to come to the wedding.
Oh, I believe he would. I wanted to see. Well, no, he wasn't gonna come to his ex-wife. But you know, all of this boiled up around the time when Scotty was really mad.
But I'm saying, but
Jordan.
Yeah, but he's been married with Jordan. But can you imagine if they had got married or if they get married? And
yeah, because we don't even know what
if he see his wife, his ex-wife, in a picture standing next to Michael Jordan.
I give you the blessing.
Come out. Hey, Dad.
Man, what? Hey, if I was Jordan, I'd be so petty, man. I say hey with my backhand and all my rings. Hey, I got your blessing,
bruh.
I'm with you, dog.
Come
here.
Come here. But can you imagine her calling him? She used to call him, "Hey, Mike." Now she calls him father-in-law.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I wanted to see. That's the drama I did want to see, how that was gonna play out.
Well,
so they broke up again. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Apparently close sources reportedly tells People magazine that they are moving in different directions, which we could clearly see y'all was in two different directions. And Larissa is focusing on her exciting new chapter.
Stop it.
I'm so
sick and tired of y'all.
Hey, you know you gotta do a new chapter when you're moving on. She's always been someone who is ambitious and driven. That's a shot. Why you gotta go out your way to say you ambitious and driven?
Now
what? Yeah, now. Like, what did he make you not
holding you back? You holding you
back? Was you not? Was he killing your drive? Wow, that's crazy. She needs a match who has those. See, I knew it. That's how I read it. That's shots. That's the most petty thing, dog. I'm here for that though. I like that. We're gonna see where this goes because I feel like at the end of the week they're just gonna get back together.
I don't. They're
gonna
done
be
now.
spotted somewhere else.
They're done now.
Hey man. Those have been the news.
All right.
That's been the news. Y'all stay tuned for whatever it is on both of those subjects. I have no idea where both of those are gonna go. So,
all right, guys, you guys are locked into your favorite eating right. That was Nephew bringing us the entertainment news right here on the Joe Lockett Show. Let's get it in, y'all. If you guys are just locking in right now, it's 23 minutes after the hour. And what I want to talk about first, Nephew, is are you outdressing your paycheck? How do you feel about that? And what I mean by that is,
yeah, I need to know what you.
Okay, so this is what I've noticed with some women and men do it too, that they have clothes and shoes, but their paycheck doesn't match the value that they're wearing on their body. Like some people may have a fetish with shoes and buy a lot of shoes and a lot of jewelry and a lot of bags, but in debt, right? And I want to know if you're in the dating world and you see a person that dressed really well, but once you get to know them and then you start to understand that they in debt because they dress so well, how does that play in a relationship? You never been with that girl that got all these the nice hair, the nice bags, you know what I'm saying? But she's always broke. Don't have money.
I'm trying to think if I have.
I know some people, I know some grown women like that, bro. Grown. Like they got the car, They look the part, bruh, but broker than a joke. And when I say broke, is because they don't manage their money well. They outdressing their paycheck from the car to the house. You know what I'm saying? They outliving their means, right? But for whatever reason, at the end of the day, they think that's whatever that is, it makes them be who they are.
I seen somebody say they got a sneaker fetish. I know I got a sneaker fetish, but I can't afford to buy none of the shoes.
Erica, I'm talking about only the women that I know. I'm not talking about everybody. I said the women that I know, that I've seen, that are broke, that are putting stuff on credit cards, and they're asking me for money. This is what I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about what I truly have witnessed and been with people that outliving a paycheck. Or what, you know what I'm saying? They went out and bought the car. They went out and they got the house, right? And all the other trimmings, you know, to get the new stuff, right? But at the end of the day, like I know you always tell folks, right, that this is the best way. Let me back up here. I see men and women do this. They live according to the overtime they make on their paychecks. And sometimes, you know, there's a time in your job that you're making money and you're able to get that overtime. And so you start living to that bottom line that you're getting overtime in. Because it may be for 6 months, maybe for 8 months, and you get comfortable. But once they start to cut overtime, now your job is not worth it. You know, you're not able to cover your bills anymore. And I've seen a lot of people get into debt and go in the hole when the company cuts back on overtime or take overtime away. And then they start living off their credit card.
Okay, but
with inflation, exactly.
Is that more of them just mismanaging money, or is it them trying to portray a lifestyle?
I think it's both. Because sometimes when you start making more money, what people feel, and you see this on social media all the time, where men and women, when they get the money that they want, whether it's a tax return or whether it's a little extra bonus, or if they get an overtime on a consistent basis, they feel they need to reward themselves. And they go buy something, and you tell yourself, I deserve this because, you know what I'm saying, I put the hard work in. If I'm going to work hard, you know, I deserve to go buy this for myself. And I have no problem with that. But my whole thing, when I look at people, depending on what you're buying, are you going to continue to be able to pay for it? Like, I see, you know, people, especially when you go buy these expensive cars, right? And the note is almost as much as a house note. And you got a house and a car. Now, if you got money coming in like that, and you know you got money in the bank, right, to bag it up, I'm cool with it. But if you got money coming in, but you ain't got no money in the bank, and you paying all your money out, you broke. You broke. You broke. If you can't save after you done paid your bills, you broke. You ain't balling. You just paying your bills. Now, if you got $20,000, $30,000 sitting in the bank, and you got a Benz outside or a BMW, and I can't tell people, I'm not here to tell people how to spend your money. I'm not here to tell people how to do their finances. I'm just saying, when you are dating somebody and you see them living like that, are they attracted? Are you attracted to them, or are you less attractive, or would you get out their relationship? Is my point. Because when I saw it with a couple of females I used to date, I walked away.
And you think that get in the way of them in a relationship?
Of course. Who wants to go into a relationship with a woman who can't manage money?
I mean, depending on the dude, he might not have her managing anything.
Well, that may not be, but I'm just saying, for me, I'm a businessman. So when I look and see that you're living above your means, that means only one thing for me as a man. Once I get into this, I have to assume what you are doing, right? Because now I'm your man. So now when you don't have anything, or you done messed up your money, you're either going to mess up more money and I'm going to be paying for it, or I'm going to be paying for it and you're going to start keeping your money, one of the two. And I don't want neither one of them. So
I mean,
it's unattractive to me.
I got that point, but then you like a specific type.
Yeah.
Because already, let's take it back to what you were saying before you went into the cars and stuff. A cold car, yeah, that's a bill, bro. That's a bill. And you just willfully joining in to jump on a bill, I'm gonna look at you away too. But let's just say, oh Lord, really?
You just would have tan up stuff. Good God.
Goodness.
You're gonna find you another hook for that light, bro.
I am. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it in a minute. But already, let's just say, yeah, you went and got a new bill.
Uh-huh.
A new bill I can understand. That's unnecessary. But for somebody buying nice clothes or shoes,
if you broke, that's a problem.
that's it's
Bro, I'm expecting. Okay, you can say
because you're not gonna want her to look bad. You ain't gonna want her to look crappy. If anything, that's probably what got you on her first. That she looked real good.
For me, no. I've never been attracted to a woman because of some designer that she has. The best design on a woman is her and her body to me. That's the best design. She got them yams, she got a cute face, you know what I'm saying? Petite waist, you know, I'm with you all day long. You know what I mean? That works for me. Now what works for other people, that's for other people to, to figure out. But I've never fell for a woman because she had a Louis Vuitton and she was driving a BMW or Mercedes Benz. Yeah. I don't care. To me, I don't care about that stuff because what I'm looking at for her, if I'm dating her, is how she's living her life. You can drive a minivan, have a nice car, and you got money in the bank, and we can go travel. That's more attractive to me than you riding around in a Benz and you're almost broke.
But you also 50 something.
Yes.
And I don't think a lot of 50 somethings think like you.
I guess
they don't. They don't. We can go ahead and knock that out now. No, they don't.
Jay McClendon said it the best: keeping up with the Joneses.
Keeping up with the Joneses. I think everybody to a degree do that.
I can say there was a time in my life that I did. Try to impress people. When I first got my first Lexus, well, my ex-wife, she bought me a Lexus for my birthday. And I put it on low profiles on there, right? But you in this microphone.
I'm sorry.
Good God.
I just want to get it out the way now. If I'm not going to use it, I don't need it.
Well, you can use it, but you can just put it there on the table.
It's not going to stay. I had it there before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but at the end of the day, I would say that it works for me only if the woman knows what she's doing with her money. But a lot of women and men too, men happen to outlive their paycheck because of shoes and clothes to impress women, but they don't have a lot of money in their bank account. You know what I mean? And so again, I'm not telling grown folks how to manage their business. I'm just saying if you're dating somebody and you notice that trait in them, are you going to stay with them? Or is that going to be something to make you want to walk away? And I'm the guy that I will walk away from that. I would definitely walk away from that.
I'm going to walk away from anybody that can't manage their money.
Okay.
I'm going to walk away from anybody like that. Okay. But at the same time, I do understand where, all right, you got a little raise here or there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say the raise was consistent for a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am going to look away when that raise come and you're thinking it's permanent, but it's actually just a raise and not a lifestyle change.
Right.
I don't think a lot of people know how to read in between a lifestyle change and the actual raise. Because a lot of folks, you can get them raises or that extra time, but that's only allotted for so long. Only time I start seeing where stuff is like an actual lifestyle change is if like the job change.
Kimberly said she got a Chanel suit and needed tires on my car. See, that's a problem for me. That's a huge damn problem.
Why did Kimberly say that?
But that's what I'm talking about, right? I got a Chanel suit and I needed tires on my car, right? And then here's the thing. This is as a man. This and that's a great example because that's what I saw, bro. You see a woman, they go out there and buy something like that or a new bag or whatever, and then they come to their boyfriend and say,
I know exactly what you thought. I had that instance of my
right.
You don't really be doing nothing for real. Now, if I'm just thinking about, because I needed yada yada the other day.
I'm saying that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
but you see what I'm saying, though, right? You should have went out there living below her paycheck, but you her man, so she went and bought what she want. Now you the man, and if there's something that she really need, now you put in the situation like if you don't do for your girl,
you don't care.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, do you really want to be with somebody like that? Because they choose to do other things with their money. They don't have enough money to take care of everything, so they're gonna go to their wants and let the things they really need to do go to the hell in the handbag.
Yeah,
and then be sitting there looking petty, pitiful. You know what I'm saying? And mad at the world because I don't know why he ain't helped me get my car. You said my car.
And you see that? This is why I need a high value man.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah.
See, Erica says she's a property manager. I look at credit reports all day. It's a lot of people. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on, who said that?
Erica Bunker.
Yeah, you intrusive.
But the Chanel suit attracted a man who could see. That's what I'm talking about. The Chanel suit attracted a man that can pay for my tires. That's what I'm saying, though. If he would have really known the whole system
that you couldn't pay for your tire,
because you bought a Chanel suit. That's what I'm saying. You're making my point. Happy birthday, Kimberly, by the way. I saw you said it's your birthday today, baby girl. So let's everybody make sure we wish Kimberly a happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Dear Kimberly.
Off of TikTok. Happy birthday
to you.
Moon.
Happy birthday, Kimberly. I picked up the tires to get the clothes later, but got to get the tires first. But that's Monique. You see, you're a woman that got common sense to me, right? Kimberly lost her common sense for a second. He saw that Chanel suit. He said, you know something? If I put this on, somebody gonna buy me. Because she looked like money. Broken in a joke. Can't even afford the tires on her car. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Hey, y'all do me a favor. Make sure y'all wish everybody wish Kimberly happy birthday. But women do that a lot. Women will go get their hair done knowing they need gas in their car.
Yeah. Yeah. But do you think we bias because we dudes?
No, bro. I think that's stupidity. No, I'm being honest, bro. Because there's always a simp out there that's going to help you out, but that's not doing anything for you to build your life, without a man.
A lot of folks living off of simps.
I understand that, but bro, at some point that simp wants to get paid. So you gonna pay today, or you gonna pay tomorrow? But you gonna pay.
I guess so, but you can if you a 5 female, you can manipulate a simp. You can be convincing a simp that he getting paid and he ain't even got nowhere near the money.
But at some point your ass get old.
Oh.
Okay. And your stuff, gravity takes over.
You said gravity take over? Oh my Lord. The women picked up on that. They ain't gonna like that.
But it's the truth though. Bruh.
Say
gravity takes over. So you put the Chanel suit on, you need tires. You're gonna need to go.
You was sagging down. Oh no,
you're gonna need to go buy some tires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Chanel say Rochelle.
Hey, bro,
Rotel.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is,
I thought that was a C.
That's a bad habit for a woman to do. And like I said, when you're younger, you can get away with it. But I just think, and like I said, for me as a man, it is very unattractive, honestly, to see a woman mismanage her money.
But you also a high value guy.
I'm a high value guy to a point. But this is the thing I see for me, nephew. When you're dealing with a woman, right? You want a woman that's gonna be comparable to your lifestyle and able to afford that same lifestyle that you're able to provide for her. See, I'm not of the mindset at this stage of my life to be with a woman that I have to provide a lifestyle for, but she can't provide for herself. I don't mind taking when I marry her, make sure she maintain the lifestyle or take her to another level. I don't mind that. But I'm not going to take a woman from a lifestyle of poverty and bring her to my lifestyle, and she can add, which goes to my next point, value to the relationship. The next time I want to talk about what's your value, right? And this is not about money. I want to take money off the table because I had this conversation today on my way home from the show, come back to do the show, about what is, when you look into the mirror, ladies and gentlemen, right? What is your value without money for a man? What is your value without money for the woman? What is your true value in a relationship? Because I think that right there entails are you going to have a good relationship when you find the right person? Because if you don't know your value,
What you mean?
when without money, this has nothing to do with money today. Nothing. What are you bringing to the relationship on a consistent basis that's going to be of value for your partner? Not not for you, but of value to your partner that you're going to do on a consistent basis. That's for men and for women. No money attached. $0. What is your value to a relationship as a man, as a woman? Because one main ingredient, as I do these shows and study on relationships, we put a lot of value on the money. We put a lot of value on the credit scores and stuff like that. But you as a woman, what are you to a relationship with a man? You as a man, what are you to a relationship to a woman without the money that you're going to do, that you bring to him on a consistent basis all the time? The man and the woman. What is that? Because that's what the relationship is. That's what it boils down to at the end of the day. A lot of times, the money situation pops up, but without the money, just say both of y'all, okay, what are you bringing to a relationship? You as a man, me, Joe Lockett, nephew, Tams, Erica, Amy, Kimberly, birthday Kimberly, Shar, Rachel, Monique, what are you bringing to that relationship that's going to be of value, that's going to help build and hold that relationship together? I think a lot of people don't have that answer. Value. What is your value? What is your value in the marketplace? If you took money away and you going out dating, what's your value? Without a man doing something for you, without a woman doing something for you, what is your value that you're bringing to a good man, to a good woman? What is your value?
Let me read some of this.
Sure.
Somebody said my very true value is, hold on. My very true value is integrity, transparency, and honesty, respect. Somebody said a close friendship, my best friend. Okay. I bring trust, stability, and I can cook it clean. I also bring knowing my worth and self-esteem. Okay.
That's good.
I can enjoy a long time. Okay, that's a big one. And let him do his own things. Hey, that's another one. I'm still a high value woman without my money.
True. Not saying that you, and not saying that you are not valued. I'm not putting high or low on that. Low value women is something completely different. I'm saying, who are you to the relationship, to the marketplace if you're dating, without the money attached to it?
What are you?
Nothing. That's why I'm not dating.
I mean, but you know your value, right?
Oh yeah, I mean I know my value, but you asked me what am I to the dating scene?
No. What's your value?
Oh, for me, I think right now I would bring a mature man to a relationship. Definitely, I would bring integrity to the relationship. I would bring peace and calm to the relationship. I would bring support to the relationship, understanding, patience, a tad bit of spirituality to a relationship, experience of knowing a lot of what not to do and how to grow better. I would bring a listening ear more so than a talkative mouth to a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, those are some of the things that. Oh, and also another thing I bring to the relationship is transparency.
I can see that.
I bring transparency to a relationship. So those are things that I think for myself value that I bring that don't have nothing to do with money. You weren't ready for that, were you?
No, I just, I'm ignorant. It's getting too mature in here. I'm ignorant.
So let me ask you, nephew, what would you bring?
You gotta let that marinate a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna read a couple of these while you're thinking about it.
I got it. What I bring to a relationship will probably be I'm a good time.
You're a good time?
I'm a good time.
You're a good time.
I'm a real good time, actually. The joke.
If you need somebody to talk to, call Cliff. Satisfaction guarantee.
But that's another thing. I can make conversation. I can keep you entertained. I'm a good listener.
Okay.
I will listen. I'm lighthearted.
Okay.
I handle my business. I'm serious when I need to be, but I'm lighthearted. And I tend to separate my serious from my lightheartedness, if that makes sense. Like I don't confuse the two, and I don't mix them.
Right.
I'm approachable to a point where you can be.
Are you approachable?
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Why you say that?
I don't know about that.
Well, hold on. What's your example against that?
I don't know about that. I got to use your word. I don't know about that.
Why? Hold on.
I got use your phrase.
Approachable?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Do I not seem approachable?
There are some things, brother, you made that. No, I don't think you're always approachable. I think you are approachable, but I said always approachable. I don't know about that. You're not always approachable. No.
Are you talking about like when I'm in work mode or something?
When you're in work mode, when you upset, you're not approachable. No. I've been
gonna let you do that. I ain't gonna let you do that.
But you ain't got to let me do it. I seen it. I seen it. Your whole expression, body language changing. You're not approachable. People maybe be able to talk to you, but nobody wants to talk to you. Today, for example, I saw you getting agitated. So I said, is it okay? Instead of this is what we need to do, right? You're not approachable when things don't go your way or you don't see the way. No, you're not always approachable. I'm not. No,
I'm
you're
approachable.
not.
I'm approachable. You can approach me,
bruh. You're not always approachable. I'm just gonna tell you that. No, you're not, sir. No,
Look,
you're not.
In instance where I'm not in work mode, I am very approachable.
Okay.
Look, I hold on. It's gonna clear. When I gotta handle business, no, I'm probably
not approachable.
My facial expressions
and your body language is different.
Yeah, you know, I feel way different.
I'm gonna tell you how he moved when he's upset or something ain't going the way he wanted to. Okay. We can do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Who the hell want to talk to that guy?
Oh no, that's not a time where you need to talk to me.
But but again, we 3 minutes out for the show. I'm trying to change something.
Oh no, but that didn't mean I wasn't listening. I was
but
very much listening.
But we're not approachable. We are not. We are not approachable at that point, bro. We're not. You got to approach a certain way. You got to ease into that approach. You just can't come, hey, nephew, I need to do that.
Well, hold on. This is what I say then. So not leave alone. God, no. I'm probably not always approachable. Okay, but I am considerate.
Yes.
I think that's one of my good
obviously you have always been considerate. Ohio, I'll say you
Yeah. I would say that's probably one of my better traits.
It is. You're always considered even on your worst day. You've always been considerate. You'll put other people's feelings before yours. I give you that.
I ain't got no more. I had to pull that out my butt. I was like, hold on, I forgot about consideration.
All right, y'all. Let's leave some of these comments here. Amy says she loves a guy with sense of humor. Tam said knows. Hold on, I think I seen Tam say something before that. So Tam said she support understanding and communication between each other. That's a good one, Tams. Tams also said know that you won't always agree with me on everything. Okay. Christy says I bring happiness, peace, life, respect.
I like that though. I didn't mean to cut you off. I like that though, because that's a trait I don't think most folks really give as much light.
What?
Somebody that's not going to make like, because she said understanding.
Yeah. Who you talking
about? Who was that?
You talking about Tams?
I think so.
Or Kimberly, because that's what you know that you won't always agree with on agreement.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks take that like it's a red flag. Like I think there's some beauty in that. And me, at least me.
I do too. I do.
Because I don't want somebody that's just gonna agree to everything just because it's me and I'm either your boyfriend or husband.
Yeah.
That get annoying to me.
Exactly. That gets very annoying. I don't need a yes man.
Yeah. If I wanted something like that, I just go to a little album party and play my stuff.
Yeah, I don't need a yes man. I don't need a no man right now. That's because I have nobody at this point. Chrissy, I bring happiness, peace, love, respect, relaxation, love, romance, fun, and a business mind. Okay. MD says everyone main goal should be adding value to their mate. MD always got to be freaking complicated. Yeah. He always got to be a damn philosopher. Really?
Yeah, man.
You know what MD be doing? He be pandering.
He is.
He be pandering.
You know what I'm saying? Like that when you on the mic.
I bet you a lot of these damn women be in his inbox. Mm-hmm. I so agree with you, MD, on the show today. Yeah, you ain't slick, MD.
Yeah, you don't be talking like that when you on the mic,
bruh. Monique says a sense of humor. A builder, planner, unconditional fun kind. Ooh,
I thought she said, hold up. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she said a bodybuilder. I was like,
no,
wait a minute.
A builder, planner.
you bring a body?
No, Monique gonna get her man. Those are great qualities. Mm-hmm. Kimberly says respect is real. It can break a relationship. You should never get in a relationship if a man don't respect you anyway. You should have healthy disagreements and discussions.
I'm with you though.
Now what?
Respect is borderline at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be trying to deal with anybody seriously if you ain't.
If the man, if the first time, if you're dating somebody, the first time they show you disrespect, bounce. Don't even play with it. Don't let no man, no woman disrespect you in no shape, form, or fashion and come back and say, I'm sorry. No, the hell you're not. If we grown, bro, and we in our 50s, you know what disrespect is. You got one time to disrespect me. Real talk.
Shoot, that ain't got to be a 50 thing. Yo,
no, man.
Anybody,
I ain't with no disrespect, bro. We're not going to do that. Chris said they do. He told me, okay, I don't know. They're talking. I value our friendship inside the relationship. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Kimberly says she's values the friendship inside the relationship. When you get to that point, that is real good. That was hard for me.
It was hard for me, but on the other end.
But let me ask you this question, though, since she brought it up. If you guys just locking in 53 minutes after that, we're locking into the hottest evening ride on the internet. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. How you guys doing? This portion of the show is brought to you by Butt Naked. Well, we could talk about the nudist calendar, but no, Butt Naked actually is a candle. Butt Naked is actually a candle made by one of our sponsors on the show, Tamise Creations. You guys can go out on Tamise Creations and go get your Butt Naked candle or Sea Spray today. And yes, these are real candles with real smells. And they smell very, very, very.
They can't see on Facebook.
Very, 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 very good. Butt Naked smells. This is my best one. Sea Spray is my second one. So go out to Tamise Creations and purchase her candles. Very, very inexpensive and last a long, long, long time. All right. I
think I get the opposite end. I think for value and friendship, mine's is the result that a lot of folks, I don't know if they really go through. Because valuing the friendship in the relationship, I get it, and it sounds really, really good. Mm-hmm. And I'm with her on that all the way. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to seem like I'm disagreeing.
Okay.
My problem was when I was in the relationship, I valued the friendship so much that the friendship seemed to be better than the relationship. And for me, it was like, I would rather just be your friend than to be in a relationship with you?
Man, I'm gonna tell you one. This is something I have learned since I was about in my 40s. Do not mix friendship and pleasure. Just don't. Don't.
Wait, so how do you value the two?
Well, because there are certain people, bro, you can be friends with and can turn into a relationship. And there are certain friendships you don't mess with. Like Joy, Melva Tate, Keisha, Denise. I don't care if they was running around. Just being honest. If they running around, bro, I'm not touching it. I'm gonna look, but I ain't gonna touch it at all. Period. Not doing it. Not doing it. Because it will be weird the next day. Very, very weird. I can't see them like that. I wouldn't do it.
So have you ever gotten in a relationship with
Yep.
somebody and
And it was
y'all
hard.
became friends and then
It happened. Yep. I did.
okay.
It happened. And the next day or two, it was weird because nobody really wanted to talk about it. And then when we did talk about it, we were like, what we supposed to do now?
But y'all was already in a relationship.
No, we wasn't. We were friends.
No, okay. Don't confuse the two.
Okay, what you talking
What
about?
I was saying was, let's say you got cool with somebody. Y'all ain't friends,
Right.
but you got cool enough to where y'all a thing and it's an item. So y'all make it one.
Okay.
And now you're in a relationship.
Mhm.
But let's say throughout the relationship side kind of like either deteriorated or like healed.
Mhm.
But in the midst of finding yourselves and trying to be in a relationship, you messed around and actually became a really, really good friend.
Mhm.
Like a really, really good friend.
Right.
Have you ever been through something like that?
I have. And I lost a friend because of that. Because we did get into a relationship. And it was too tough for us to be friends and see each other with someone else.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's so
that became you know what I'm saying? Because you still got love for that person, but then you also got a different love for that person. And you don't want to see your boo, used to be boo, booed up with somebody else, even though that's just your friend now. You know what I mean? It's a weird feeling. So the best thing we did for that friendship was let it ride. She went her way, I went my way, and we have not talked again.
It wasn't you need something, holla, but
No,
do your thing.
No, because if, like I told her, if I'm your true friend, I have to know when it's time to let go. Right. And for her and for me, we both understood that words didn't need to be said, you know, because when we sat down and had to talk and we kind of both looked at each other and the conversation went like, yeah, it's about that time, ain't it? That was it.
Yeah, this ain't it.
You know what I'm saying? Because we talked, because we both were feeling the same thing. And she gave me a hug, I gave her a hug and wished her the best. You know what I'm saying? And we just let it go. Sometimes if you got a good friend, you have to know how to let that, just dissipate and move into the future. And, I don't know what she's doing now, but whatever she's doing, she's going to make somebody a very good wife, or to make somebody a good wife. I don't know.
What they shout out drink what is it? Disney? Frozen? Let it go. Let it go. I don't want to do this anymore.
Boy, you stupid. You stupid.
Let it go. Let it go.
Rachel says, I know a lot of people who have more friends that got into relationships than ended up married. For sure. Those are the best relationships. Aquan says, if I'm friends with a guy too long, I can't date him, but I want this bond with my mate. Okay. I get what she's saying though. My lady has to be my best friend.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand your meaning of that too, MD. Monique said, I have a friend that I love a lot. He's my best friend since 10. I love him. Okay. Kimberly says, when you're older, your circle of friends get really small. Not surprised to end up in a marriage. And I'm gonna say this: there are some friends, and I can see this even for myself. That is not the people that I mentioned. That later on in my life, that I could probably wind up being in a relationship or marrying. I can see that later on in my life with certain friends I have now, and we've talked about those things, right? Um, but just not now. They need their room to breathe. I need my room to breathe, and they need to go through their trials and tribulations. I need to go through mine, and maybe later on, if we're still available on the market, at that point in time, maybe you can see yourself being, or I can see myself being with, some of those people, or with one of those people. But for the most part, I'm gonna say 90%, man, stay the hell away from friends.
Mm.
I don't even want to do a situationship with a friend. I don't want to do a one-time smash and pass. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to. If you're my friend, even if she's a fine female, I just want to be your friend. I just want to be your friend. I think that's the best thing to do because it gets icky, bro. And that's unneeded drama. It was easier when you was friends. It was easier when she was coming to you, telling you her problems, right? Or talking about her day whenever y'all talk. But when y'all sitting down and y'all got to talk about y'all, have you ever been with somebody that y'all could talk all the time till y'all got in a relationship?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could talk.
I have a lot to talk about. When you get that relationship,
but when you get into a damn relationship, bro, all of a sudden,
shut up.
Like, did they change? Did you change? I don't know, but
that might be a sign that you shouldn't have gotten in a relationship.
Exactly.
Because I don't know. I don't want to be in a relationship where I can't talk to you, or that I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the time it happened with me, I started dreading it. I was like, oh God, well, let me go ahead and do this, get this out the way.
Exactly. Then you have to end it. All right, guys, it's 2 minutes after the hour. Got you guys locked into your favorite hottest eating right on the internet. It's Joe Lockett Show, hanging out with the one and only nephew. He's in the building. Do us a favor. If you're on our social media site, share our show out there. Hit the like button. We know you got other things to do, but if you can do that for us, we'll definitely appreciate it. And keep our views going. Hit the like button and just say, hey, Joe, hey, nephew, and keep it moving. We get you. But if you guys want to hang around, coming up next on the show, I want to talk about, should a man be given custody of their children?
I got one.
I just put one out.
Yeah, but I think I got a better one. Because I really want to know your perspective on this.
Okay, but I do want to talk about the man and the kids, but go ahead.
Okie dokie. I mean,
no, we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead.
Let me cook.
Let you cook, sir.
All right, Joe. I don't know if you've been seeing this, but it's been trending around lately. Not to the level of I effed up with my husband, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But this story that was out, I went over it and I saw some folks review it on YouTube. And the story go like this: the lady asked, "Can she fix her marriage?" And I'm gonna go through the scenario.
Do what now?
She asked, "Can she fix her marriage?"
She asked, "Can she fix her marriage?"
Mm-hmm. Can she save it?
Okay.
And I'm gonna go through the story, the whole thing. I'm gonna give it in the pretense because it was a long story.
I don't want to do a long.
No, that's why I'm going through the cliff notes.
Can you give me the synopsis?
Yeah, that's what it is. Reading the back of the book.
Okay. Yeah. Give me the cliff notes.
Okay. So how it went, she was dealing with this guy. They started out, of course, in a relationship where they was boyfriend, girlfriend, how it normally goes.
Mm-hmm.
During one of those moments, he had a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
In this birthday party, they chose to surprise him. Now, keep in mind, he kind of similar to you. He from the service.
Okay.
And I don't know what part of the service. I know he's just from the Air Force.
Okay.
With being from the Air Force, I don't know how strict they is as far as the Army and Navy.
Gotcha.
I know Navy is a little different, but service period.
Gotcha.
So when he came in the midst of the surprise, of course, everything is pretty dark, and she chose that moment to jump up on him. And jumping up on him, I'm pretty sure he snapped back to whatever it was. If you surprise him real good, like a lot of folks want to do, He's not knowing y'all there. So in the midst of that, he probably snapped back to one of his days and he ended up dislocating her arm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, her folks clearly upset because you hurt my daughter and we all here. We was doing this for you. He apologized and he went through it and they spent his birthday in the hospital getting her ready or getting her right. That happened. That's a whole thing. Now, they move on from that, but the story's still there. Now, in the midst of everything, they moved on with their relationship. They eventually got married, had kids. In this, life happens to where now she's choosing not to go to work no more because he, you know what I mean? He makes a good amount of money now and he still get that service check. So now it's like, okay, cool. I don't have to go to work anymore.
Right.
He can hold it down. And he was cool with it. I'm going to hold it down, just like how Jay was.
Right.
Now, in the midst of that, now stuff is getting to the point where he ended up losing his good one, but he had to still make up for what she's not able to do anymore.
Mm.
And that has him working very long, very drawn out hours on a very weird schedule. Okay. So he's barely at home.
Okay.
The pretenses around him now is that he don't support or care for his wife or his kids because he's barely there. He's not seen. And now other thoughts are getting crept in because why is he always not here or here on certain days? And when he is here, it doesn't seem like he's able to do much.
Okay.
With that being the connotation on him now, the last part is where all of this builds over. They had a rare occasion where now he's he got a break. Mm-hmm. He can recoup. And they like, hey, let's bring some folks over to the house. Have a dinner. Mm-hmm. Great. Now he's unaware of these things getting tagged to him. Mm-hmm. You heard earlier, he did what he did with her at the surprise party back early in their relationship days.
Right.
And now the connotation is that he don't provide for his kid or his wife. Mm-hmm. She messes around and tells the relationship story about what happened during the surprise party. Mm-hmm. Now he's already asked her beforehand many conversations. Yo, I'm not very fond of this story because for one, I don't like how it paints us, not just me, but us.
Right.
Do you mind? Mm-hmm. So she's telling the story, but she's thinking it's lighthearted because he's not around. Mm-hmm. Tells it to her friends or whatever who are there. Mm-hmm. One of the friends kind of laugh it out, but that uncomfortable laugh.
Right.
The other one straight serious, ready to go in go mode.
Right.
Tells her husband. So now he walks back in the room and the vibe switched.
Right.
It completely throw him off. He like, hey, what's going on? Everybody cool? Got the juice. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when he comes in, the husband of the friend steps to him. Yo, bro, I hear about you. And now I find out this. And he like, what? What you mean? Heard about? What did you tell them? I just went to the next room. And she's completely mute. Mm-hmm. For one, she didn't clear up any misunderstandings. In fact, she just sat back and let it play it out. Mm-hmm. And during the whole time, he's feeling like everybody jumping on him, but he doesn't know why. Mm-hmm. And it comes out that this is how he's either being spoke about or this is what's going on with him and his family. Mm-hmm. So they're coming at him. They're like, yo, you need to pipe down with your tone because I don't even address verbal abusers, let alone a regular abuser. Mm-hmm. And the wife of the friend, she like, yo, why'd you even go forward with this dude? Clearly, he's not going to take care of you, right? Because he did this. Mm-hmm. And then we already heard other stuff about him not taking care of y'all. Mm-hmm. He can't handle his business. Right. Why is you yada, yada, yada? Keep in mind, the wife is still quiet, not clearing up anything.
Right.
It comes out now, hey, babe, do you mind clearing this up? Because these are big misunderstandings that I'm not coming off like. Still quiet. And so it boils over because now it's folks trying to come at you in your house.
Right.
And eventually a dude ain't finna have that go down.
Right.
And now he's stepping in them. So to de-escalate everything, the folks and the friends, they're like, yo, we finna leave out. Come on. We don't trust you here with him. Mm-hmm. He like, baby, he screaming now.
Yeah.
Tell them the truth. Mm-hmm. Instead of doing that, she leaves out with them. Mm-hmm. Now, before she goes all the way out the door, well, into their car door and drives off with them, she changes her mind, has to switch. Still not addressing nothing, but heads back in the house. They're like, all right, cool. We can't save you. So let's just leave before anything else go over and the police is here.
Gotcha.
She goes back in the house, and from what it said in the text, she was like, I felt like I lost. I saw him because I was already crying, and when I saw his eyes, I saw the love leave. And now they in the right now with the current situation, whatever. Now she's like, he doesn't speak to me. He doesn't try to make any type of contact with me. Only time he does is if he's coming for our kid, and he's only addressing our kid.
Right.
And he's leaving completely out, and she's asking for help. How do she save her relationship?
She trash. She set him up. That was on purpose. Done.
I'm with you. I can't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm absolutely.
She set him up, bro. She set him up. She wanted the sympathy and the empathy. She was not happy. She quit her job, and obviously, what you said in the beginning was a lie. Because if that man had to work harder to make up for the money that she was not making, they didn't have enough money to take care of the bills.
Exactly.
Okay. So again, she was pampered. Things happen. I don't know the whole story, but what you said, bro. You should never put your husband or your wife in that type of situation.
Yeah.
She wanted pity and sympathy from those folks, and that's what she got at the end of the day. She set him up. Whatever she was doing, she wanted to look like the good person and make him look like the bad person. She was telling that story to everybody. So he's doing the right thing. Can she save her marriage?
And that's what I think, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff that's been mitigated and not put in. Yeah. But the way this is, they already heard clearly things about this dude that you didn't clear up.
And she didn't want to clear up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, why would you even put that out there?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a story to tell to outside people at a party.
That's not even lighthearted.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
And even her family.
But you're painting the picture of your husband to your friends because whatever you saw, you didn't like it.
That's the folks I heard when they was talking about it. That's what they said.
That's a setup, bro.
And even she's like, even from her family, her family went off on her because they was like, you just messed up a whole good dude off of what? They confused.
But bro, no, she is a mischievous woman. That's what she does. Okay, she creates controversy.
Could have did to do that.
Yeah. So my opinion on that, bro. Yeah, no. Can you save your marriage? No, ma'am. Don't nobody want to be married to your trifling ass. No, hell no. Divorce her. Only speak to your kids because when she needed to speak, she didn't. So you don't need to speak to her ass no more. Keep it moving, sir.
I feel you.
All right,
Miss Kisa is in.
Hey, Kisa.
Hold
on before we bring her in.
Okay.
All right, hold on. All right, so I want to put this topic on the table before we bring her in. All right, should men be given custody of their child? Okay, I want to talk about this on the Joe Lockett Show today, right? Because there are a lot of men. There's a growing voice, right? That when men and women go through a divorce, should men be given custody of their child and the mama be put on child support? Should a man have the right to say, hey, I want custody of my child? Because pretty much automatically the woman gets the custody of the child. Men are saying, hey, I want to take care of my kids. So ladies, how do you feel about men being given custody to take care of the kids? If he's a good dude, I'm talking about the good dude, right? Do you guys feel that men should be given custody to take care of the kids and you put on child support?
Because I don't know. Even with a good dude, I don't think he can get it. I don't know any woman that would go into child support willingly.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't even think the good dude gonna be able to get his kids.
Because what men are saying right now, I can take care of my kids and it will cost me less and I'll be in their lives and let their mama pay child support. I got a couple of fellas that say, man, if I had my kids, I'd be paying less than I have to right now because I'm taking care of my kids under my roof and I'm a good father. But because of the way the court system is set up, right? 9 times out of 10, the mama gets the kids. So I'm asking ladies, How would y'all feel, right, if the laws was changed where if both people are able to get custody of the kids and the kids say they want to stay with their daddy, would you be okay with a man putting you on child support?
No.
That's the question I'm asking. Would you be okay if the man put you on child support for y'all 2 or 3 kids? And then you got to pay child support.
I only know a few women. And honestly, I don't even know if I can count them all on my fingers.
I'm talking about the responsible fathers, but I'm saying the man is doing the stuff he needs to do, braiding the hair, doing whatever he got to go do, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, because men can take care of the kids. A lot of men can take care of their kids, right? A lot of men want to take care of their kids, but the woman is put on child support. You got to pay child support. You get the visitation rights. Are women cool with that? All right, guys, this is Joe Lockett Show. I want to bring in my co-host from our popular hit show, Keisa and Joe. Miss Keisa is in the building. I want to bring her in because we had a great show today and some things we want to talk about. But I wanted to introduce that topic before she came in because I want to hear her thoughts on that also. What is going on, Keisa?
Hey, Joe. What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing
Not a
good.
whole lot. Keisa's in the building. It was a great show today. It was great doing the show with you today. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate you. I thought it was pretty awesome. But we always have a good time, I think, out there at our Filtered Coffee Parlor on Birmingham South Side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy Cap says my husband has full custody of our daughter. He's the best father. Are you paying child support?
No.
I don't know. Now, see, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna
say it.
I don't. I'm asking.
Look, I'll be wrong. I'll accept it, but I don't think that's true.
Shaw said I pay as long as my kids were in a protective place.
See there, this
is what
that's hindsight as hell.
No, my ex does not pay. No, his ex does not pay. See, this is where I got the problem with y'all, right? Because a lot of women. Because women be sitting here saying, yeah, if they're in a protected place, if this and if that. But now, regardless if you're in a protected place, ladies or not, you get the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you got the best thing going on, you get the kids. So why is it that you can get the kids under whatever conditions that you are, but that man can't grow into his part?
Yeah.
You said I'll pay child support if they're in a nursery, if they're doing this, but the man don't get the option to do none of that crap. Stop. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. You know what's crazy though? That still didn't say yes. That said if.
Yeah.
So you're applicable to denying it still if he did have all that. So that's why I was like, man, y'all slick. I know y'all wouldn't pay that child support. I know with my heart.
My dad raised us by himself. He didn't ask because he was a man. And see this? No. See? No. Hell no. Hell no. Y'all ain't gonna get away with that. No.
Yeah, this is some BS.
So I have a question.
Okay, hold let me get him his hands for 1 second, Keith. Okay. A lot of men don't pay child support, yes, but what the hell I got to do with you paying child support? The woman. Because if you know how it feels for a man not to pay you child support and the man got custody of your kids, you should be paying child support to that man if he got your kids.
And hold up. And let's not conflate the two. We ain't talking about folks that don't pay.
No, I'm talking about a good father.
See, that's where y'all slick. Y'all trying to bring all the kind of. We talking about good people.
Yeah,
still having to pay.
Man, y'all need to go ahead, sis. Go ahead. What's up, Keith?
So I just have a question. So if they are your kids, and if the man would normally take care of them anyway during the marriage, why should the woman pay you to take care of your kids? That's that who you brought into the world.
You also did. Like it was a team effort.
Right.
And two, the dude would still, if you bring in court involved, then yeah, you would make that dude pay if it was reversed.
So I'm
why not?
So I'm traditional. I'm very traditional. Maybe this will help. I believe at the end of the day, I believe that women are charged with helping rear and take care of the household, but I believe ultimately, it's the man's responsibility.
Oh hell no! I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Yo, do you want me to? You want me to hang up now, y'all?
Hold on, Keith. Sis, I'm gonna answer Miss Hanson because she said I didn't take care of my girls at the beginning, so I'm gonna back down and pipe down, so because I don't want to come across angry on this one.
Oh yeah, that ain't directed to you.
No. That's fine because I want to address this. She's absolutely right that I did not take care of my kids, right? So I'm part of that bad batch that I was talking about, right? You're absolutely right. I did in the beginning. So what I'm saying is, for the good fathers, that wouldn't apply to me. That wouldn't apply to me. I'm talking about the good fathers that does what they need to do if they wanted their kids, and the kids, and I'm saying, if the father is good, the mother is good, he's going to do everything he need to go do. Why come? Would you be okay if the kids live with the father and you paid child support? And what I'm hearing and seeing a lot of, and this is what when I talk about this is what I always see, because he's the man, right? He should be able to provide for his kids, and a woman is not feel that they don't need to do as what the man should have done. If he's taking care of the kids, they shouldn't have to do what he would have to do if she had the kids. And that's why I say you're wrong, because if you're not cooking and you're not cleaning, you're not picking them up, you're not doing none of those things, the only thing that you're doing is providing child support. You should do that, just like y'all say for the man. If he's not cooking and cleaning and doing homework and taking the soccer practice and all that other stuff, he should pay child support. I agree with that. But on the other side of that, if he's got full custody and doing everything that you're now not having to do, I believe the woman should have to pay child support just like the man, and your ass should go to jail or be penalized just like the man. You're the mother. So what's the difference?
And I'll let Miss I keep messing up Kisa. Okay, but I'll let her go right out.
Okay, but hold on. Miss Hanson said, if a father wants to take care of the kids, okay. So if I told you a woman wants to take care of the kids with no child support and no help from me, right? Y'all would still say the man should do something. It's okay if the man wants to do that. Okay. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying, the woman integrity as a mom, the woman's character as a mom, right? That's something you should want to do for your kids. Pay the child support. That is your part that you do as a good mother and a good father. Like I said, I can't put myself in that category. Ms. Hanson is absolutely right. I'm not wearing the crown on that one. I was a deadbeat dad. I was. So I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the good dads and the good moms out there. The good moms, would you be willing to give your kids to their dad if he took 100% of them and then you took over the child support?
But this is the part that kind of annoys me.
Okay.
It's easy to say what the bad ones can't or should be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about the bad ones. The bad ones are clear as day. If you not handling your business, then you need a way for you to still handle your business and not be involved. But we're talking about the ones that are good, that it is a positive connotation to them, where the kids do actually like their mama or their daddy.
Yeah.
And now they're in a place where you didn't got the state involved, and now y'all split up.
Right.
And now it's time to pick. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes they don't even let you pick.
No, you don't get to pick, man. 10 times out of 10, the kids are going with the mama.
So, like, y'all, let's not mix this up and try to apply where you want to make it fly. We're talking about good parents being met with the court system that are in a split up relationship with their kids.
Happy Camp make a very good point here on TikTok, nephew and Keys. It's simple. Both parents should take care of them. Stop the child support nonsense. I agree with that. If the world was fair.
And it's not.
But you do got deadbeat fathers like I was. You got deadbeat moms. You got, you know what I'm saying? So because of that, you need the system to be able to take care of the kids. So it has to be something in place. You know what I'm saying? Because there are people out there who put their life before their kids, which I did, right? I'm not, I put mine out there clearly. So yeah, you need the system out there to protect women and kids from a man like me. And some women who have done that themselves. So yes, I understand that you would like in a perfect world that there's no child support and everything works out, lovey-dovey, but it doesn't always work out like that. So like I said, I can honestly say, that was me. I took my personal life over my kids because I knew the mom could take care of them. So I took full advantage of that, and she did a great job. I heard my story. Not gonna go through that again. But yeah,
this is my thing, Dan. Because it matters all so much what else or how it is when they are in the boat to do the same thing. And what I mean by that is when they was talking about the ifs, if this, if that, let's say this actually works out, or yada yada yada. But none of those are thought about when they're choosing the mama to stay with her.
Right.
I'm pretty sure a lot of ifs popped up, but everybody know ain't nobody listening to ifs. They watching decisions. And when you're watching these decisions and you're met with what you don't have control of no more, what are you going to do? Would you be willing to do it? Matter of fact, are you going to do it? It ain't really about will, because if they write it off, guess what they're going to take anyway?
Yeah. Monique says in the state of Ohio, I didn't know this. In the state of Ohio, custody is given to the parent that lives in the better school district. Wow. That's different.
That's wait.
I think that's
Ohio.
Cool, though. She said in Ohio that the custody is given to the parent that lives in the better school district. Wow. Okay. Sis, I'm sorry to cut you off, but we just got to answer some of these questions on the social media. Go ahead.
No, you didn't cut me off. Listen, I'm listening. I'm going to stand out here on my own on that. I think that there are some cases where it is clear that the father's going to be a better parent. Clear, no question. In most cases, it is, and this is the way I see it. I think it's almost. So let me just say this: if as men, if you all want us to lead, then let us lead. Period. That because what I hear sometimes is a double standard. Okay, we have roles, and roles are there as a protection. Okay. I wouldn't, in an ideal world, if I had children, I was not blessed to be able to have biological children, but if I had biological children, child support is only there to protect that parent in the event of a deadbeat dad. So me trying to go to the court and the court mandate that you pay child support as a husband, I'll take care of my kids on my own. I'd rather we have an agreement in you out of the kindness of your heart. So we understand that the systems are put in place for those who, as Clifford mentioned, so appropriately, who won't do right. Okay. But so I think ideally, I don't like the courts having to get in there and mandate anything happen like that, whether from a man or female perspective. But when we start putting women in these roles and say, well, lady, the wife should have to pay or whatever. I'm a traditionalist. I think it's an honor that you get to keep your kids. I think it's an honor that you get to raise your kids. And putting a woman, it sounds to me like it's this dangerous move or this ideology that's moving toward the woman needs to pay the man. But like I said, if you all want us to lead, and it sounds like it's legit in that child support arena. Okay, well, if we have to pay, you all should have to pay. No, all things are not created equal. No.
Why not? Those are both my kids.
It's not. When on average, a man can go to a job and he can make, whether it's a black man or a white man, he's going to make a higher percentage on the dollar than any man. So we are, I will say there is a move, and you can go and sort of, how can I say it? You can look and we can see some African and say, oh, African-American women are making more money than guys. So you know what, since y'all want to bring the money home, then you all need to be the ones to pay as well. To me, it almost sounds like the woman is penalized because she has applied herself. She wants better for herself. So it's like, if you want to lead, sweetheart, lead in that arena. Well, if that's the case, I see very, very few men who want a woman to lead in a relationship. They want to be the dominant figure in the relationship. But it's like, when it comes to the money, no, you all need to pay us now if we're going to take care of the kids. Okay. Again, all things being equal, each person has to work that out individually. But I'm kind of on that mindset of what your caller said earlier. Why do we should have the best interest of the child. Ideally, we should both work together. But like I said, if you want women to lead now, you let them lead in everything. And I'm being sarcastic when I say that.
Hold on. But if you want us to lead, though, okay, that's fine. But if you want me to lead, let me lead in everything. Let me lead. But you don't. I don't get the opportunity to lead even when I want to.
Explain that.
That's
How
the point.
so?
That's because right now in most states, even if I want to leave, you get the kids.
Okay.
I have to pay child support, so I
Okay.
don't get to leave.
Especially if y'all break up in some states.
Right. I don't get to leave. So you are not letting me leave. Some women put you on child support so you can't leave. You don't get the kids. So what I'm saying is, if I get the kids, let me leave. You don't
Okay,
get child. If you're able, hold on. If you get the kids and I'm not able to lead, right? Like you just said, well then you take care of those kids, because I'm not able to lead like I want to.
Okay. Okay.
According to what you just told me, I'm not able to lead, so I can't lead. So I shouldn't be penalized because I can't lead. You take care of those kids then.
Okay. Let me just go back to I'll go back to base level. Ideally, we would have, and I know this is not the case because I've seen this in people I'm connected to as well. Ideally, you have kids. Having kids is for grown people. Relationships are for grown people, but we all know we have people who are children who get in relationships and even have kids. Okay, children having children.
Right.
Because ideally, the court, it is nonsensical to me that a court has to mandate that you have to take care of what you created. And what was but again, I do recognize that people who are immature. What'd you say now?
No, we agreeing. Keep
okay. Yeah. So ideally, I'm on that camp of let's talk. But listen. That's pie in the sky. That's Pollyanna, because I know, and a lot of times it doesn't work like that. But again, I see this. And I have, for personal reasons, I'm a little bit more sensitive toward that, but I see sort of a sentiment of, as guys, we, it's like, we want everything you all, we want what you want or whatever. And here's my deal. If I'm a man, then I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to try to get everything. Let me be careful about saying that. In my opinion, if I'm looking at something, I don't know that I would want a guy who would say, well, I need you to pay me and take care of, because if I love my kids who I produced, who are mine, I'm not looking for you to finance that. That's a privilege and an honor that I get. And maybe I just stay in that arena making that point just for me. Now you all can say, well, hey, if you want to take it, y'all should pay us too. But again, I mean, I'm even on the woman's side who's saying, hey, can you come up with an agreement? I may need some help to take care of these kids. Okay. But ideally, we'd be able to agree upon that. But even if you don't, as a father, do that, as a woman, I'm going to make it happen. They're my kids. I'm going to make it happen, whether you agree or not. But do I think, and maybe I'm just going to be in defense of my sisters. This is not 100% accurate. This is just standing on the side of sisters. But and this is my opinion, but I feel some kind of way about that. And I may need to process that to say, because as a man, if you're the better person to take care of your kids, then take care of your kids. Take care of them.
Right. But like I said, I get both sides of it. Like I said, I was a deadbeat dad, so I get both sides of it. But there's a growing voice where men are saying, hey, I want to take care of my kids. Right. And when they talk to women about it, right, they're saying what you're saying, that okay, well, you go ahead and take care of the kids, but women saying, well, they shouldn't be held to the same standard as men, because just like Keisha just said, right? You're the man, you make more money than us, you should go ahead and take care of these kids, right? And a woman gets mad when you put her on child support, or you do the same thing to them with the system. And I'm with y'all. I think if y'all have kids, it shouldn't be even a conversation. Y'all figure out what y'all got to do for your kids. I'm a mature man now. I get it. I understand. But that's not the case. So in that scenario, what we're living in right now today, there will be men that will not ask women for child support. There are men that when they got their kids, there are men right now who got their kids who don't ask for child support, but would like for their wife to help a little bit more, their ex-wife or their ex-girlfriend to help a little bit more. Right? Go ahead.
This is my only thing with it.
Sure.
Because I don't disagree. But that's a specific point.
Mm-hmm.
There's two specific things I take from what Miss Sharp said.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I agree with her as far as with, it's a blessing, and if I'm gonna be able to do, I'm gonna be able to do. Right. You ain't got to worry about it. Let's just have an agreement involved for the kids.
Right.
That's something that's not court issue.
Right.
In fact, that's something you can work out just
should
off
be
of
able
the
to work out.
and that you should be able to work out.
Right.
And her mindset towards that is not what most women would do.
Right.
So that's why I kind of separated a little bit. And then second, if we're talking about, you know what I mean, how men earn and their potential of earning versus the potential of a female earning, I can't argue that point either. Yeah, it's still a patriarchy to a point.
Right.
My only thing is because that's a level, but that's not every level. And every level is still met with a base decision. At least from what I've been
You're right.
Like, even for the high value man down to the low, child support is very common.
But let me say this.
If anything, it's resorted to before an agreement, like how Ms. Sharp was talking about.
But let's talk about that, what you just said, because that's a very great point you just made there. High value people put each other on child support. Low value people put each other on child support. People in the middle, they work it out.
Most times.
But most times they work it out, because here's the reason why. If you're in a high value relationship, right, that child support can be a significant amount of money. So the woman wants the child support. 9 times out of 10, if you're on that lower tier, right, neither one of y'all got that money. She ain't got that money, so she's trying to get as much money as she can from that guy to help take care of those kids that she couldn't support without him. You see what I'm saying? The people in the middle is the ones who got that, I guess more of a balanced life, and they can talk it out.
But this is at least what I'm hearing from it.
Okay.
Because if there's a clear difference, then it's easier to get something. At least from how it seems in the courts. If there's a clear difference, but the line get real gray if the difference is more in the favor of the guy, because that's not what it was built for. It was built to help women with deadbeats. I'm not going to put you in that, but still.
Well, I'm there. Yeah,
it's to help with women with deadbeats when 9 times out of 10 the kids are going to pick them. I understand that point, and that's what it's used for.
Right.
But it is also abused on that end for some women. If it don't apply, let it fly. But for some women, it is abused because this is a trait that you, in some cases, like how somebody just said here, you don't even have to bring them up there for you to have them on it.
That's true.
And they don't even have to really know about it until it's taken out their check.
Yep.
And for the good guys, that's the only people I'm defending. For the ones that are present in the kids' lives. And this is still met as a result. I'll be vulnerable myself because my parents are in it currently. And through the whole entirety of my adulthood, she's been trying to get him off. But you know what happened during a rough patch when we were together? She had to re-sign him up when she was getting food stamps. That's a thing over here in Alabama. So in that, you have to sign or put whoever the father is on child support in order for you to even qualify for assistance and food stamps. And I think that made it worse because he was already on it before. And she even said, yo, why do I have to do this if I'm not trying to take any more. And when they had set it up, which she'll admit, it was pretty stupid. It was pretty stupid because he was still very much involved and never stopped being involved. Let me emphasize that. Very much involved, never stopped being. But when they were young, she thought that was the best option if we're going to separate. Even though you're a good dad, and I know you are, what I be hearing is that this is the more not just safe option, but the option that makes the most sense when I'm dealing with you.
Right.
And for some good dudes, they'll be like, yo, but I'm still good. We can make this work without you incorporating the courts.
Right.
And now he has to still deal with paying child support. I just let him have it because I don't need it. I work myself.
Right.
But he has to still get whatever it is that he's paying for an almost 30-year-old kid in child support. For what? It wasn't that he was out my life. It wasn't that he didn't support. It wasn't that even if she needed something, he wasn't even going to not provide. He provided for us and his own family. Still handle his business. But The label is you on child support. And we all know about dudes that's on child support. You don't handle your business. And that's definitely not the connotation. Or are there situations I can't argue against? Just like how she said, it's very fluid. These things can apply in a lot of ways.
Right.
But what's more common? You seeing somebody put somebody good on child support or somebody that deserves it? And that's why I want us to separate the two.
Gotcha.
Bad people are bad. No duh. But what happens for the case scenarios you can't plan for with someone good?
You stuck. And I want to address something Aquawoman said. Some people want custody so they don't have to pay, but taking care of kids financially is not easy. Now, I understand with that, but I'm gonna say that's a lot of women, right? That they'd rather have their kids because they don't want to pay child support. I'm gonna say that I think there's some women out there. I'm gonna say that, but I think there's some women out there. But let me say this, ladies, there are men that I know that take damn good care of their kids and got full custody. There are probably some men out there would take care and run and take care of their kids, and when they're sick, going to the schools, getting their hair done better than some women. So don't shortchange a man what he won't do for his child. Just like you should never shortchange what a woman won't do for their kids. Don't shortchange a man. Most men have not been put in that role to do that or allowed to do that. So it's a lot of stereotype what men won't be able to do because a woman does it. And I'm going to sit here and say there are a lot of men that take pride in being a damn good dad, and they would do anything for their kids without their mother being in their life. They would do everything and sometimes better than what the mom. Like a woman raising a kid, she can never be a dad. Like a man raising his kids, he can never be a mama. He can never be a woman. But that don't make him a bad dad. That don't make her a bad woman. So let's remove the stigma of can a man do what a woman does when he's a great father? Yeah, he can. Yes, he can. He can get up in the middle of the night and still go to work. He can go out there, walk bubble gum, chew. He can walk and chew bubble gum and paint a house and take care of his kids at the same time, just like a woman can. Sometimes, but y'all have to realize men do a lot more sometimes than women do.
We on that list. So let me
no, bro, we're not.
Sometimes.
No, bro. Because you got to think about what a man is doing that a woman don't have to do, so she can do what she's doing, and vice versa. What she's doing, he don't have to do. What he's doing, she don't have to do. Neither one of y'all want either one of those roles. Now, let's be honest. But there are some women that are running the whole household and doing it by herself, everything that a man does. And there are some men running his household without a woman and doing everything he's saying. So that's what I'm saying. A man can do what a woman does, and a woman can do what a man does. So is it easier with somebody? Yes. But can either one of the parents take care of the kids? Yes. Period. Don't matter. It don't matter of the gender of the person. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's a man or the other woman, the father or the mother, that don't matter. A man can take care of those kids just as well and cook for those kids just as well as the mom can. And the mom can raise their kids just as well as that man and teach them good morals and discipline and everything just as well as a man can. But the one difference is she'll never be a man. So she'll never see the man side of what she needs to teach her daughter or needs to teach her son, and vice versa. Right? That's just life. But let's remove that. So I'm just saying, I think at the end of the day, when you're going through the divorces, that's my point here. You're breaking up and you're not married. Before you go into a bad situation, because this is what I hear a lot, Keisha and nephew. Put them on child support just in case, girl.
And that's exactly what was told to my mama.
Put them on child support just in case.
Exactly what was told, dog.
Right. Even if the woman don't want to do it, right? Put him on child support because you just never know. He may not be there for you. You need to protect yourself. I don't know the answer to that. I think you have to. The woman.
Can you blame them for that?
I can't. Like I said, I can't blame them. I don't know the answer to that. I don't. But what I think should happen, right? If you gotta put the man on child support, I think you married the wrong person or got in the bed with the wrong person because you don't know him. You did not know whether he would be a man of his word to his kids. You didn't know if this man was trustworthy to have kids with. If you know that if you got the guess about putting him on child support, in my humble opinion, you shouldn't have been sleeping with him. You shouldn't let him shoot. You shouldn't let him shout at the club at least, because you don't know what kind of guy he is. If you got to put him on child support just in case. And again, I get it because there are men that will bail out again or don't pay, but don't sleep with that guy. Like a guy like me back in the day, shouldn't have never happened, right? And I'd be very honest with that. Shouldn't have never happened at that time. Now, would it be completely different? Yes, I'm older, mature. I've learned, you know what I'm saying? I'm different. But during that time, should I have been doing what I was doing or shooting up the club? No, I shouldn't have. No. And like I said, that's why I'm honest to be able to put myself into this situation. And I can talk about it because, again, right, child support is nonsensical. I think he's making a very good point. I think it doesn't make sense. But because of people like myself, right, that you have to protect the woman has to protect herself and the kids, and sometimes that still don't work either.
True.
Keisha, go ahead. I think she's frozen.
That Miss Keisha, you there? I don't think she froze.
She holding a pose for a long time, bro.
She ain't blink.
She ain't blinked at all. I think she's frozen. My ex knows that if I put him on child support, it would be 5 times worse for him. This works best for us. Miss Hanson, it's not about protection. It's about meeting the child's basic needs. Okay.
She ain't blinking.
I'm not going to go into what it is or what it's not or what it means, y'all, because, to each his own when it comes to that. Happy says, get to know the boy's mama. If you don't get a long run. Very true. Very, 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 very true. We all have to be careful, fellas, who you have babies with. And women, you got to be very careful who you have babies with at the end of the day. And that's why I asked that question. Should a man get custody of their child? Right? If he's a good father and he says to the woman, I want custody of my boy. Y'all just had a boy. He wants to raise his boy instead of you. Ladies, are you going to allow him to do that? He's a good dude. And he tell you when y'all want a divorce, I want my son. I want custody, 100% custody of my son. Right?
Yeah. I will say, I call her the short lady.
Mm-hmm.
My mama, she was met with that question. He wanted to when I hit middle school.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, well, can I take care of him until he graduates high school? And she was like, sure. I mean, that's his decision.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at the time, I did say no. Sorry, pops. I did say no, but it was only because I wasn't gonna really get the one-on-one with him because I already knew how life was back then.
Mm-hmm.
And pops stayed working, and he got home real late.
Mm-hmm.
And for all of the stuff I was into,
mm-hmm.
that was gonna conflict.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, it wouldn't make that much sense. Plus, you got your family over there. It ain't like I don't spend the whole summers with you.
And you felt like you leaving your mama.
No, it wasn't about that.
Really?
No, because you leave it to them two. It seemed like I'm a daddy and mama's boy, but I'm the only child.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I needed my fix of another kid or other siblings, all I had to do was just go over there.
Right.
It wasn't like he was gonna tell me no.
Right.
And I was like, I'm comfortable right here.
Mm-hmm.
This makes more sense, at least for me. If
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna leave it to my decision,
mm-hmm.
that was what made sense for me.
Okay.
But the question was definitely, yeah, he wanted, and he was like, I'll still pay the child support. Just bring my boy.
Okay, that's cool.
So I mean,
shout out to Pops. I want to get him on the show one day.
Oh man,
oh yeah, my Lord, bring him on the show. Hey, so if your dad listening, let him bring him on the show.
Oh my
God,
God,
you guys like this? Last topic of the day on the Joe Lockett Show on a hump day on a Wednesday, 48 minutes after the hour. Nudist camps.
This is left field as hell.
It is. But nudist camps, right?
Thank God.
So
keep saying.
That's why I went here and brought it, because I wasn't going to bring it, but she was not here. So let me ask y'all this, right? How do y'all feel about nudist camps?
I didn't know they had camps. Like
they
go swimming, and campfires.
What if you met somebody, right? And y'all dating, right? And you come to find out they into the nudist thing. where they go to these places and you're strictly nude. Would that run you away? Would you go try it? Are you open to new things in life? But this ain't nothing. But here's the thing: I've never been to one, but to my understanding, it's just people that are free, caring about their bodies.
Okay, maybe this is derogatory. If it is, I apologize.
Hold on, be careful, because somebody on here just said I was raised by a nudist. So be careful what you're about to say, bro. Be careful what you're about to say.
It's faint into my head and not my heart.
At Vina, welcome to the Joe Lockett Show. Hope you follow us on this.
Yeah, follow us. I swear we will not hit.
So shut your mouth, sir, because I know you're finna say something stupid.
What? No, I just thought that was more of a hippie thing.
Okay.
Ain't that what you call them?
No. You just nudist. You don't have to be hippie.
No, I'm more just free spirited type.
You're free spirit, yeah.
The free spirited thing, because you would have to be free spirited to know.
Okay, okay. She said, okay, so she's saying that it was not a camp that she was raised by a nudist, a person who, I guess that means like walking around in the nude, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm asking, how would you feel like going to these spots where you can just be, when you get there, you take off all your clothes and your husband or your man looking at other women and vice versa. Are you comfortable with that?
Or but if they're doing that, they're not sexualizing. At least what I would think. They're not sexualizing the body. It's more of the beauty of humanity.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll pull that out.
But seriously. So if a woman went to a nudist beach, whatever, we're not gonna say what's a nudist beach. That's with me.
All right.
So do you think she would think that I'm about the health of the body, or I'm about to get my looks on?
Just asking. Hold on. I'm gonna be honest. You take me to a nudist beach, I wish you would get mad. I wish you would.
No, she went with you because it was your suggestion.
It was my suggestion.
Yeah, and she said I'll try it. Tam said, "Nope, my man is for my eyes only."
It might be love, though. I'm not gonna lie.
They be ugly there. I've been. They be, but it ain't about the ugly. It's just about going. It's just experience. I wouldn't mind going to try just to walk around bucket naked.
Yeah, but you a freak like that.
I am, but I wouldn't mind. But I wouldn't mind if someone invite the Joe Lockett Show to the nude to a nudist camp. I could sit there in my room. I could sit there on the beach or outside in the nude and do the show. I just my screen wouldn't be on. That's all.
Yeah, because we get pit off real fast.
But I could see, I wouldn't mind trying the experience while I'm single, just to go try. No pictures and no nothing, but I can come back and tell the experience of what it was. The thing I would have a problem with is eating with other people.
Hey, one time at nude camp,
I want to see. So that's what I'm saying. Miss Hanson said, "Go, it's fun." I want to say she would like to go to observe. Happy. Here is a lot of like 50 plus. That's cool.
Don't take this the wrong way, Aqua Woman. But listen to your name. You Aqua Woman. Of course, you like to observe.
Observe.
That was observe.
But I'm just saying that I have a problem walking around. But how does that go when you go to the disco of y'all dancing?
You old. You said disco?
Yeah, disco.
Just say go out. Oh my God.
But I'm saying, but everything around there, so you in the grocery stores or the little, everybody naked.
Everybody naked. I think eventually you'll be like, this is normal, and you won't think about it no more.
Probably. Yeah, maybe. Would you go?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
No. I'm not. I'm not even gonna lie to her like that. I'd be like, baby, we don't mix. This is a red flag. I'm uncomfortable. I didn't get consent to this question.
Right.
Nah, dog. Yeah, that ain't for me.
You wouldn't even go try?
Period.
You're not open to
I'm not
freedom.
That open. I'm not that open to free. I like
shackles. You don't want a free willy?
Joe, I like shackles to pin me down.
Miss Hanson said in Jamaica, Hedison, Jamaica. They're there. Okay. Helicopter. Exactly, Rocky Mountain. The helicopter.
Oh, nah,
but you know something? I've never been to a place like that. So maybe in my lifetime, before my body goes, I would definitely like to go experience it. I don't know if I like it or not, but it won't hurt because I'm not married right now. So if I went, right, I think it'd be something cool to try at some point in time. I think it'd be something cool just to go experience what that feels and look like.
Just move about all free willy.
Just something different. But for me, it would be just something, experiencing life through what other people and seeing, what other people see. Is it really freeing? I don't know.
Now, I mean, it's on people's bucket list, so it gotta be something.
Times I have a friend, but that went to Jamaica. He told me what went on. It's a no for me. But that may be in a freak camp though, because from what I hear, the ones that I'm talking about. I mean, I know the freaky ones I heard, but I'm just talking about the ones I'm talking about where they're just true nudists. They just enjoy walking around naked, right?
Now, if you got to do that and you would make a camp for it.
I've been to Denver. That's enough for me. What does that mean?
That's
what does that mean?
I knew I wasn't the only one that thought that was more of a hippie thing. Denver is the capital, and
capital for what?
They get high.
Okay, I don't
and
know
what do most hippies like to do? Come on now, really? You know the connotation they come with.
I'm not going to put that out there because I'm just saying I'm not a hippie. And
that's not abnormal though. What?
I don't know. I can't rock with you on that because I don't know. I'm just saying I would like to try it. Go to a nudist.
That was more of a thing in your day.
No, it wasn't. That was before me. And during that time, I was a kid when in the 70s when they was walking around doing all that stuff and to go into Led Zeppelin. No, it wasn't Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Led Zeppelin. It was some older groups back in the day. Led Zeppelin, I think, was in my day in the 80s. But y'all know who the old cats were. You was going and staying at those things long time and traveling around the country with those guys. But I would just like to try it. I think it would be something cool to do. And I would like to see is it truly a freeing experience? And if I free Willie.
Okay, and my question to you was, how did this come about?
I was
this question.
I was prepping for the show and I wanted to just
because usually I had a friend or somebody told me this. I saw it over here.
No, I didn't. No, I was prepping for the show and landing in you. No, I'm landing with that.
You better not. I was at the house when you was prepping. I was at the house when you. You better not.
I was fully clothed, bro. But no, no. I was thinking about the show and I was thinking about, okay, what is something that we haven't really talked about on the show, right? And I thought about, at one time, it's just a thought that came to me that it was a conversation I had years ago. And I almost had an opportunity to go to one, but I didn't. But the closest I've been to a nudist thing is where I went to a freak party and everybody was walking around half naked.
Nah, that's completely different. That's completely different.
Now, I done been to a freak party. You know what I'm saying? When you get there, everybody doing what they're doing, and pretty much everybody naked. But that's a different thing.
Well, speaking of freak, they got the documentary out.
The Freak Nick?
Freak Nick. We ain't gonna see you in there.
Nah, I never went to the Freak Nick.
Okay, you came back home a little bit for that time, and you're like, all right.
No, I never got. I wish I would have, but I never got a chance to get. I never did go to the Freak Nick.
Really? You wish you would have?
Yeah, bro. I wouldn't be even if I became famous. I wouldn't. As long as I didn't harm any woman during that time. Whatever I did is what I did. Even in the stuff that I did in Japan. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on now. We international. We Ohio.
Japan, I'm okay. I'm okay in Japan. I'm okay in any country that I was in because I never mistreated a woman. Okay. I lied to women. I was a big liar.
That's a lot of folks say that's mistreating.
Okay, well, if it's calling having more than one woman and calling my girlfriend a friend that was a girl, I'm guilty. But other than that, I wouldn't have a problem because that was the younger me. And I don't think, man, I maybe forgot some stuff, but for the most part, I was a pretty decent guy. At the end of the day, I was just a hoe.
I ain't never met a decent hoe.
As decent as a hoe can be. I'm just being honest. I was decent as a hoe can be, right? But I was a hoe. I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, bruh. Bruh. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Yeah. If you talk to my friends, yeah. Anybody tell you, yep. I wasn't no good, bro.
Oh my Lord.
I was bro. You did not. When you saw me, no one never knew who I was gonna be with, and it was never. Most of the time, it was never the same person. So when it was a thing going around, bro, when you saw Joe, just say, "Hey to Joe." That's it.
Wait a minute. Hey, had you went to Freak Nick, apparently you would have saw Miss Hanson.
That I can see that. I can see that.
She said Freak Nick was everything.
I can see that. Yeah, I never went. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go to Freak Nick. Well, I probably had the opportunity. I didn't even probably know if Freak Nick existed because Freak Nick was in the 90s, right? Well, hey, Miss Hanson, when was the Freak Nick? Was it in the 90s?
Okay, she said her phone kept dropping on her.
Okay,
dropping her out.
Oh, no problem. Was the Freak Nick in the 90s? Okay, so it was in the 90s.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that was a 90s thing.
So yeah, I was early in I left for boot camp in 89. So I was doing basic training in the 90s, and then I was in Japan during the Freak Nick time. So
yeah, you just missed it.
Yeah, when it was happening, I was maybe still here in the States, but I was in training, so I couldn't have went. And when I went home, maybe for vacation, it was like maybe for a week or so, and I didn't even know nothing about it because the internet wasn't around. So if you
weren't tapped in.
Yeah, I went. In the word, you know what I'm saying. That was when I left Alabama when I was right after high school. So I didn't know a lot of people. So yeah, Freak Nick. I didn't learn about the Freak Nick birth here. Wow, late in the 2000s. I heard about it. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know no such thing called a Freak Nick in the United States of America. The biggest thing that happened to me when I was in the military, the thing that we went was going to Tijuana because you was in California, stationed in California, you go to Tijuana. Okay. And that's all where all the happenings were. You go across the border, you go get your cheap stuff, you go deal with the women, but over there you got to be careful and make sure it's a woman, right? So, but those was the places. No, seriously, bro. In Tijuana, you did not know. I ain't never touched nothing over the border ever. I was too scared to. I didn't mess with nothing in Tijuana. Nothing at all. No. When I was in America, I dealt with American women. Period. I dealt with American women, bro. It's two places that I did not leave any residue. Tijuana and Africa. And there are some beautiful women in Africa. But I didn't touch nothing in there.
Oh, yeah, they built different over there.
Oh, brother. Stallions. Stallions over there, bro. Bruh. It was so tempting. But I couldn't. Not during that time I was over there. Because and during that time, bro, AIDS was running rampant. And they said during that time when I was in the military, they were saying it was in Africa. So
well, they say everything from Africa.
No, but what I'm saying was during that time when I was in the military, I wasn't finna chance it. That was just me. I'm not saying that's where it started from. I'm not saying
you in the forces. So
when I was in the military, bro, I didn't, man. I ain't even mess with that.
But you know what? What's that? Think about it. Military might have made you a hoe.
It did. I was a player before I left. I became a hoe when I got in the military.
Because shout out to Trail. Trail was a good dude when we was in school. Buddy out here.
Bruh. You get to these foreign lands and there are dishes out there that you have never tasted before.
That's crazy.
So, but this is the saying, man, before we get out of here, I'm just gonna say this. When you're in Rome, you do what the Romans do.
And you in Japan. This is crazy.
Bruh. You have to experience the culture. Why not go? This is what I feel sorry for women. I feel sorry for women in the military, right? Because men, when we did what we did, it was cool. but it was tough for a woman. And I don't know. I don't think a lot of women look at being in a foreign country and being with a foreign dude the way we do, because women over there, they will deal with men on base. They was not attracted to a lot of the foreign men. Like men were attracted to the foreign women, which was a whole different dichotomy to me, because I would think you would have thought, right, that when you out, like I said, when you're Rome, you do what the Romans do.
Yeah.
But most women, bro, were dealing with dudes on the base. You very rarely seen women deal with foreigners in any different country.
Now, I will say, women are way more attractive than me. But maybe I'm biased.
We are, bro, because we men that love women. we now this is something I'm gonna leave y'all with this. When I was in Desert Storm, right? This happened often. Anybody in the military that served in Desert Storm or in any of the wars, right? As of late, y'all know this was happening. They call it being, if you in Saudi Arabia or any country, right? They call it being in theater. That's called in theater, right? In the military. So there were women that were married, right? That was in theater in Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Married women, right? Because women wanted to go to war. So, now you can go. Bring your ass. Let's go. Right?
Oh my God.
So this was happening in the military a lot, and they had to put a stop to it. Women that were married were getting pregnant by men so they can go home and get an abortion. And their husbands didn't know.
Wait, from getting pregnant by
men over there, men on the base or whatever, but they would get pregnant.
Okay, men on the base.
I don't know who they was getting pregnant by, but they would get pregnant. They were married. Their husbands in the United States of America. They was in a foreign country,
and they will discharge you,
and they would get pregnant, right? And so if you're pregnant, you couldn't be in a war zone, right? At that time, and so women were getting pregnant to go home. The military finally got caught up with time and said, "Okay, well, you can stay in the theater for 3 months."
Oh wow! So they actually.
So now you got to keep the baby. Some women got caught right in the midst of that.
Oh no!
And they had some explaining to do when they get some bruh. Some women got caught in the midst of that.
No.
Yeah. That was a big whoop-de-doo.
Boy, I destroyed my heart, man. Oh.
Yes,
Lord,
women.
No.
Yes, women intentionally got pregnant to go home. That's what they did. Yes. Yes.
God, dog.
Intentionally got pregnant to go home. Yes.
I can't say I blame them, but God, dog, that's crazy.
Yep. And they would come home and have an abortion. And that was a going because by popular belief, people say women say they want to go to war. I'm going to say this: there are some women that wants to go to war. Most women don't want to go to war, bro. They don't want to be over there. Okay.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Where I was I'm telling you from personal experience. Okay. Most women that were there were ready to go. They was when they found the loophole to get out of there, they took it. And there were women intentionally getting pregnant. Go look it up. Ask anybody in the military that went to Iraq, Desert Storm, Saudi Arabia, all that. Ask them. The rules were changed now that the rules changed, and it's probably still the same, that they had to be in theater for 3 months before you get to go home.
I think that happened with my best friend and his. Shout out to Destiny and my little Amari, my little ninjas. I think she had to do that too. Now that I think about it, she had to stay up there for at least 3 before she came home.
Yes, that rule got. The reason why she had to stay up at 3 because what was done in the Desert Storm when Desert Storm happened.
Oh,
it happened during my term. Yep. You got to stay in theater for 3 months to make sure that you can't get an abortion. So you better get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? If you got pregnant right before you got there, or you got pregnant in theater, you having that baby, and you going home to have that baby.
On that note, this has been a great show. We appreciate y'all's service.
That's a little note from the Joe Lockett section. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Miss Hanson said, "I'll let someone run over my leg and break it before I got pregnant. But you wouldn't go home.
Yeah, they wouldn't send you.
Only thing you do, you just be put on limited duty, but you would not get to go home. You know, it's help when you go into, because they pay a lot of money to get you there in theater, right? And to send you home by yourself on an airplane, that's a lot of money. To get to Saudi Arabia was over 20 some hours, bro. Okay. And you coming home because you done mess around one day and got pregnant? Right. The government like, bro, we're not finna do this. We're not finna do this. You know what I'm saying? So they put a stop. Bro, let me tell you something. The brakes got put on real quick when that happened. All right. Bro.
Like, yeah.
Pregnancy stopped so quick. So quick. All right, guys. Like nephew said, on that note, jitem, demo, ashtamas. Eat liberty. What does all that mean? Don't get pregnant in theater.
No. Oh my God.
We love you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh my goodness. That was fun.